My name's Amy Orr-Ewing. I'm the UK Director at the Zacharias Trust, and this is a series of devotions in the build-up to Easter. Love's Unveiling. What do you think? Matthew writes, I say to all of you, from now on you'll see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the Mighty One and coming on the clouds of heaven. The high priest asked the key question in verse 66 of this passage, what do you think? As you read this account of Jesus' trial before the Sanhedrin, you'll hear about a miscarriage of justice. Consider this question, what do you think, as we read. Those who'd arrested Jesus took him to Caiaphas, the high priest, where the teachers of the law and the elders had assembled. But Peter followed him at a distance, right up to the courtyard of the high priest. He entered and sat down with the guards to see the outcome. The chief priests and the whole Sanhedrin were looking for false evidence against Jesus so that they could put him to death. But they did not find any, though many false witnesses came forward. Finally, 2 came forward and declared, This fellow said, I'm able to destroy the temple of God and rebuild it in 3 days. Then the high priest stood up and said to Jesus, Are you not going to answer? What is this testimony that these men are bringing against you? But Jesus remained silent. The high priest said, I charge you under oath by the living God. Tell us if you are the Messiah, the Son of God. You have said so, Jesus replied. But I say to all of you, from now on you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the Mighty One and coming on the clouds of heaven. Then the high priest tore his clothes and said, He has spoken blasphemy. Why do we need any more witnesses? Look now, you've heard the blasphemy. What do you think? He's worthy of death, they answered. Then they spit in his face and struck him with their fists. Others slapped him and said, Prophesy to us, Messiah. Who hit you? Caiaphas, the high priest, takes charge here, and the accusations are levelled against Jesus. None of them seem to amount to much until the question is asked under oath, Tell us if you're the Messiah, the Son of God. Jesus answers that they're right and goes on to call himself the Son of Man. In this short section, Jesus claims 3 titles for himself. He claims to be the Messiah, who would deliver God's people. He claims to be the Son of God, God come down to earth in human form. And he claims to be the Son of Man. This title had a very specific meaning that Jesus' hearers would have understood. Daniel chapter 7 describes the Son of Man as a divine being who has authority, glory, and sovereign power. There's no doubt here as to who Jesus is claiming to be, none less than God himself. So in response, consider the question, what do you think? Do you believe this about Jesus? Take some time to worship him for revealing himself to you.